the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Tell them it's the Bougie Show, the Bougie Show. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn up, turn up.
Welcome to the Bougie Show. This young lady in front of me is tatted up and don't give a fuck. She's known for getting down throughout the town. She's your online girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, Stella Brooks is in the building.
Hi.
Hi. You weren't expecting all that?
No, I was not.
Well, I appreciate you joining us. I know your commute from Palm Beach, Boca. She calls that Palm Beach was here. I appreciate you going through with all this terrible weather going on today. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the Bougie Show, Ms. Brooks. Let's get right to it. So why did you change the Ray to Brooks? Your last name I'm referring to.
I started in the industry as Ray.
Okay. Stella Ray?
Stella Ray.
Okay. Because they're going to pull up your porn. So I wanted, if they're going to pull up your old, they're going to pull it up. The viewers, that's the first thing they're going to ask. What was her name before that? All right. So Stella Ray.
Yeah, I did professional porn 2 years.
Okay.
Not for me. So when I got out of it, I decided to change my last name to kind of differentiate myself from them.
From him, you said?
From them.
Oh, okay, from them. Okay, from the industry.
Yeah, from the industry.
All right, and you did it for 2 years, and you said not for me. Can you elaborate what you meant by that?
Not for me.
So what did you do it for?
I started when I was 19.
Okay.
Not for me because I don't like that you can't control what's going on. I don't get the videos. I can't sell it. Basically, once you film the scene, you don't have any control over what happens after that.
Right.
So the scenes would come out and I would hate the way I looked or like hate the way something went on. And it was every single scene there was an issue. So I was like, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm just not going to do it anymore.
So it took you 2 years to realize that, or you were just waiting for the right time to depart?
I was young. I wanted to do porn. I wanted to build a name. I wanted to, make these videos, and I have tattoos, so half the time I wasn't even booked. I got booked maybe twice a month. So it was all stretched out. And then after the 2 years, when I moved back from LA, I made way more money online than I ever did in porn. Yeah.
And with the fact that they shoot their own content now, a lot of performers shoot their own content. Is that what you're doing now? Mm-hmm. So the 2 years that you spent, you couldn't also do the mainstream just for the popularity and the branding, but also do your own content on the other end? I
did, but I couldn't be marketable. Like everyone told me you're not marketable. You have tattoos.
Yeah, I've heard
you
that.
Don't look like young. Like you're just. I never got booked, so it wasn't worth it to me anymore.
So you didn't have much of a run as an adult performer.
No.
So you got.
I don't think so.
So majority of your audience that you have on social media, that all comes from OnlyFans and shooting your own content.
Now it does. I still get people who are like, oh, I like you in porn. You look great.
How many films did you do in adult films? How many? 2 years, you probably did 2 a month. So was it 24? 12 to 24, no, 48?
30, 40.
Okay.
Half of them didn't come out. They're still not out.
Oh, wow.
I filmed my first anal. Never came out.
Did you come right out doing anal?
No.
Okay.
I got booked for Brazzers. They shot it. My first anal.
It never came out?
Never came out to this day. It was shot 3 years ago.
Maybe they're hoping that you go to this next level and then they can put it out and make buku money off of it.
I don't know. They hold videos forever until it's
that doesn't
like the
make
right.
any sense.
I don't know. Maybe 3 years. Never came out.
You ever found out why? You were able to ask them anything
care.
like that? Okay.
I'm like, whatever.
So, but you did have majority of it came out though. That you did.
Yeah, like 85% of it.
Okay, so when you left from there, did you already have it? Okay, I'm gonna recruit X amount of other performers and just shoot my own content. Was that the plan?
It wasn't the plan. I stopped when I moved back from LA.
Okay.
And then I was dancing and doing OnlyFans and doing cam girl stuff. And I got back into porn like 6 months later. I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back. I just got my titties done. It's going to be great.
Right.
Filmed a scene, came out, hated it, left again. I was like, I can't. Like, it's just not for me.
The performers that are you booking performers like for the content you own? Do you get performers that are in the industry? How's that work?
I haven't done that in a while.
So what are you doing? You just doing masturbation type shit? What are you doing on your OnlyFans?
Solo. I've done some girl.
Okay.
I have shot boy girl, but with my ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
So that's all I have right now.
Okay. When you do the whole the boyfriend ex-boyfriend thing, does that not kind of like a lot of performers that get in relationships, they tend to lose their momentum because they get in a relationship and they you keep seeing the same person they're doing scenes with when you want to see them work with this person, that person, that person. Now that you ex-boyfriend, that situation is over with, do you see yourself now working with X, Y, and Z performers, or are you just not on that?
Not at the moment.
So how are you getting your, what are they spending most of their money on with you?
Solo, boy, girl, the ones that I do have, but mainly like people on my OnlyFans, they want solo.
Solo with you what? With dildos and shit like that?
Yeah, just dildos, like sexting, whatever. Make the most money in sexting. They just want like your time.
And they all found out about you. Majority of your followers on OnlyFans, they came from you being a performer, an adult performer, or they came after that?
In 2020, I got on TikTok. I blew up to about almost 1 million followers in 2 months.
Are you serious? Mm-hmm. And without getting shadow banned? Okay.
Eventually it got deleted, but I gained thousands and thousands of subscribers from there. That like TikTok is the key.
What about on Instagram? Your shit got deleted? Because I'm trying to find
deleted.
it.
I barely even have one now.
Oh, you still have one now?
I just made it like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
But I got deleted.
You got deleted already?
No, not this one, but my big one got deleted.
Have you been promoting it now?
No.
Okay.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I'm going to lose it again.
I'll tell you what Violet Myers told me, and I share this game. She said, register as a dude. I don't know how true it was. She said that's what she did.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Register as a guy instead of a female.
Right.
I don't know.
But then I feel like they delete you for impersonating.
Well, no, you're still registering under your name or whatever. It's just that you're signing up as your sex as is a male instead of a female. I don't know. That's what she just said to me. So Stella Brooks joining us on the Bougie Show. All right. Your introduction to adult films was pretty typical. You started out as an exotic dancer and then the transition to adult films. What was there a particular thing or moment that occurred that led to you saying, "Fuck it, let's do it"?
Like how I got into porn?
What made you actually say, "All right, I'm going to shoot this. I'm going to do adult films"?
Someone messaged me on Instagram. There's a male talent who was also an agent.
Okay.
You know how those are.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
He was like, "Do you want to film porn?" And I was like, already a Snapchat girl, already a cam girl. I was already dancing. I was like, you know what? I got nothing else to do. I'm in college. I'm not making any money. So he took me, or I shot a scene with him, and then he took me to the Bang Bros office or the Reality Kings office, whatever it was.
They're both down here.
Yeah, whatever it is. And then they booked me for some porn.
What year was this that you stopped?
I stopped.
Yeah.
2019.
After the pandemic? Oh, before the pandemic.
Right before the pandemic, so maybe like early 2020. Late 2019.
So you're not active in mainstream porn?
No, sir.
Was it the fact that you couldn't control your image and what was done with the content? Was that the biggest dislike about the adult entertainment business for you? Basically.
They didn't like the tattoos. Half of the time they needed to be covered. Like they didn't market my image. They wanted to market a different image that I didn't have. So it was just annoying. I've had a lot of girls say that are tatted up and they say, you know, that. But some of them are able to break through. Mm-hmm, some of them are. Not me. Not you. How's the vagina holding up for you these days? It's good. Yeah. Do you still masturbate 3 times a day? 3 times a day? Yeah. Did I say that? Yeah, well. Yeah, sometimes I do. Is that still a... no. What, once? Yeah, probably you can keep it real with me. Probably once or twice. Okay, so you didn't masturbate before you got here? I did last night. Okay, so you get your rocks off before you wake up. Okay. And what do you use? What do you call it? Hitachi? What's that toy? Magic wand. The Hitachi. How does the wand, Hitachi. Okay, how does that wand work? You just rub it against your clitoris? Yeah, you just hold it. And it does just press the button and it vibrates? It vibrates really fast. Oh. Like, I've had other toys that are just nothing to that. Okay, and you usually do that laying on your back? Mm-hmm. Okay, in your comfort zone? In my bed. And you're also recording it and putting it out for sale, right? Yeah. So you're not really doing it to just masturbate to get your rocks off. You're doing it because you can create content through it also. You do both. Okay. Why not? So you really are getting your rocks off? Yeah. Okay. Have you ever had it where you got to go, I got to go get my day started. I got to get on the road. I'm just not shooting. I just need to relax. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've done that? All the time. All the time? Yeah. Okay. Who doesn't? I don't know. I mean, I don't hear a lot of women. How about one night stands? Are you like swinging? You get down with all that? Swinger. Yeah. Or polyamorous is the word. Yeah. No, I have in my past. I've had a couple of threesomes. Two guys, one girl. Oh, I've done like 2 girls, 1 guy, but I've also done 2 guys, 1 girl. How was that? It was fun.
The two guys?
Yeah,
Were one of the guys your boyfriends?
No.
It was two random dudes?
They weren't random. I knew them, but.
And who was the one that brought that conversation to the forefront, to the light?
It was like a couple years ago. We went to a swingers club.
What, Trapeze or the one in Miami? What's that shit called in Miami?
Nice. Velvet or something.
Yeah, Velvet Room. Velvet Room, I
something. I can't remember. Yeah,
not Red Velvet. I think it's one of them, but I know you're talking about.
I think it's just Velvet.
So you went there?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fun.
Do you walk in there? Do you see people butt ass naked, or you have to go in the room?
It's like a bar, and like you can drink, and it's like a little club, but then you go in the back, and you have to like get naked.
So how was that? Were you uncomfortable?
I was so awkward at first.
You had done porn prior to this?
I think it was during.
Oh, so you were accustomed to performing in front of the room?
Yeah, but it was just,
Is it dark?
It was just all old men.
Oh, it was a bunch of old men? With their dicks out? Penis out?
Yeah.
And you were the only woman in it?
I'm one of like 4.
So do you make contact with the other women and like hold on to that?
No, I wish.
So what were you doing?
We went into a room.
And then what?
And he invited someone in.
And then what?
And then we fucked.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
Okay. You guys use protection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Even when oral sex is being done? Oh yeah.
Especially there. Can't trust people.
Stella Brooks joined us on the Bougie show. How'd you find out? Did we reach out to you first?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
He reached out to me.
Okay. Yeah, your pin profile. I got to give you props on that.
What?
Your pin profile. Your
picture?
pin. Is it a picture? Yeah, I think it is.
Thank you.
Give you props on that. Give you props on that.
A titty pic?
Is that what it is?
That's what I have now.
Okay. Yeah, probably. Anyways,
I don't know.
just giving your props. How much ink you got?
A lot.
Yeah.
Too much.
On your booty too? Yeah, you do.
No.
You got on your inner thigh, right? No, on the back of your
I have
thighs.
under my butt, and I have one little tattoo, like on the side.
You got one above your vagina? No. I never seen you naked like that, so I don't recall. All right.
No booty tats for me.
Okay. I read that you really enjoy girl boy scenes.
Do I?
Yeah.
I do. And it's not wrong.
Is that because another female is in the room with you
I like girls.
and enhances the vibes?
Girls are cute.
Is it also the fact that somebody else is getting pounded out with you?
Yeah, it's a good time. It's always a good time. What? I want someone to feel what I'm feeling, you know?
I feel we can applaud that. We can applaud that. August 27th, you tweeted, quote, "Wish I could fuck the CEO of TikTok for all my accounts back."
Nice.
Laugh out loud.
we got a bona fide freak in the building.
I would.
I'm sure you
100%. I would fuck the CEO of TikTok.
Do you know who the CEO of
No.
TikTok is? Okay.
But I don't care who it is. I want my accounts back.
They didn't give you, like us, they shadow banned us. First 2 pages they deleted. Now we get shadow banned just from interviewing you guys. But my question to you is, they didn't give you a warning ahead, or they just took you off?
No, they just were like, bye. I didn't even post anything. Like, it was crazy. I posted like back in 2020, it was like the trending like dancing videos, fully clothed in every single, like never even wore a bikini. Deleted me. I almost had 1 million followers.
You work out?
Sometimes.
How often? Like 3 times a week?
I used to work out like 5 times a week, but I stopped like last month.
Why? No motivation?
I'm on like new ADHD medicine, and it like makes you like not want to eat, so I can't eat my protein and go to the gym.
ADD?
ADHD.
Which one is that?
Attention
That's the one where you can't stand.
That's
So
where
you have a
can't
short
sit
attention
still.
span.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it makes
You sure you got a short? Because they used to try to make me take that shit when I was in school, and they just didn't understand I was very energetic and I didn't like to. And my mother was like, "No, I'm not giving him that."
I don't know.
If you're not, you know what I mean? If you're not interested, if I'm interested in something, I'm locked in. If I'm not interested, listen, my mind's gone. You sure it's not just that?
No.
I'm not a fan of just
I
taking
literally can't finish anything. I'll start
Finish
something,
sex?
never. Sometimes.
It is time to stop the fuckery.
shit. You locked in on that.
Not everyone.
When you shooting content for OnlyFans, you locked in, right? You
Yeah.
got to finish that.
Because I know how to work it.
But you are interested in it,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
You're passionate about it. Get back to working out. Health is wealth.
I will.
All right. August 6th, you tweeted, quote, "Civilian men are dirty. I rest my case." What happened?
I got chlamydia.
That's just so funny. The last guest brought that up, like chlamydia. Wow. But that was when this was after being a performer. I mean, it being in mainstream.
Yeah. It was a civilian boy.
So what happened? You because I know you get tested. Mm-hmm. So you think he just did something the night before or something? How's that work?
I had sex with this guy, and now looking back at it, he was like a frat boy. Probably shouldn't have fucked him.
Why? How'd you meet him?
Online.
Dating?
You know? No, not dating. Like I met him on like TikTok. He's a very good looking man, but he gives me like frat boy vibes.
Okay.
Which
good looking man, and he reached out to you. You said, "Oh, he's good looking." You ran with it.
And then I went and got tested because I was gonna start working with somebody.
You raw dogged him?
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Nah, you ain't the first, but listen,
I mean, who hasn't?
So you raw dogged the frat boy.
And that's did.
Where y'all had sex at?
In like some hotel.
Okay, so he rented a room.
Yeah.
Did you ever speak to him after that?
I texted him and said, "Hey, I think you gave me chlamydia."
It's time to stop the fuckery.
Did he respond?
He said still to this day, he says he didn't give me chlamydia and that he refuses to send me his test.
So how you know it was him? Because he was the only person you had
I had
got
sex
down
with
with?
like 3 people before
But he was the
in
one
between testing. I made everyone else get tested. None of them had it. They sent me their test.
And he didn't want to send you yours.
And he didn't want to send me his.
Because if you know you straight, you're going to send that shit with pride.
Right? Like,
with
no
proudness.
problem.
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten it.
Damn. So you never got down with him again, huh?
Nope.
Was it worth chlamydia?
Not really.
Oh, okay. I appreciate you being real with us because I don't think people really understand how real it is. Well, at least you can cure it because that's even what I was talking,
I mean,
you know.
if you don't get chlamydia once in your life, are you even having fun? That's what I say.
This other girl was like, "Oh, herpes ain't that bad." I'm like, "Wow, it lives with you for the rest of your life, but it comes and goes." I'm like, "Nah, man, I don't see it like that. I don't see it like
It's
that."
a little bit different.
You got recognized in Target recently. You care to share how that played out?
I went to Portland. I used to live in Portland.
You in Portland? Okay.
I lived in Portland for like a year and a half, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Portland. I went to Target, and the security guy, as I'm checking out, goes, "Are you Stella?" I was like, "No." I literally said no. I was like, "No," and I left. And then he messaged me on Twitter and was like, "I think I just saw you in Target," and I was like, "Ha ha ha." Yeah.
You responded to it.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah."
You just didn't want to do it in person.
Yeah, I didn't look that cute.
So let me ask you this: How is it through OnlyFans that you're being How many people you got checking for you on OnlyFans?
Like how many?
Like what is it like a percentage? Because I know, like I remember interviewing a girl. She was like in the top 0.01%.
Yeah, I'm not that far.
Okay.
Top 0.1.
Yeah.
Right now.
You're what?
0.1.
All that shit sounds the same to me.
0.01 is a little bit higher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It like goes down.
Okay. I got you. Mm-hmm. So, is that the only time you've gotten recognized?
No.
When else have you gotten recognized?
I just went to Halloween Horror Nights. You know what that is at Universal.
Oh yeah, don't we know what that is, Tag? All right, go ahead.
I was with my friends and we were walking to some like haunted house or whatever.
All females?
No.
Okay.
And I was just walking and this guy is walking past me, really tall. I think he was actually kind of hot. Mm-hmm. And he goes, "Yo, that's Stella Brooks." And I turn around. I literally whip my head around. I'm like, "Hi." And then I just kept walking. And then he tweeted it. He goes, "Oh my God, Stella Brooks just waved to me at fucking Halloween Horror Nights or whatever." I was like, "Yeah."
What do your friends say to you when stuff like that happens?
They think it's funny. They don't really say much.
Are they involved in adult entertainment also? Majority of them not?
No, they are. They're just like very low key OnlyFans.
You have a lot of friends?
No.
No. Are you an introvert?
Yes.
How many people you talk to on a daily basis?
4.
Okay. All women?
Maybe. No. I talk to my parents a lot.
Where your parents live at?
Pennsylvania.
They know what you do?
Mm-hmm.
When you joined the adult film industry, you told them about it?
Hell yeah.
And what did they say?
Ooh, they were more mad I had tattoos than I was doing
Are you
porn.
serious? Pure fuckery.
It's time to stop the fuckery.
Yeah. They're very typical Jewish parents.
Okay.
Don't get tattooed.
But you can go sling your pussy on camera?
Yep. As long as I was making money. They didn't care.
So when you told them you were departing from the adult film industry, what did they say?
I didn't really tell them. I just started doing OnlyFans, and my dad was like, "Okay, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy."
Okay.
Yep.
Have you come across stalkers?
When I first started, I had one.
And was it online stalking or?
It was. I don't know. No, it was just online. I never like ran into them, but they did text me and send me my address on multiple occasions.
How did they get that information?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Well, you already kind of answered this. I was going to ask you, it's been a while since you've had a sex with somebody that wasn't an adult entertainer, but you told us about the frat boy.
Frat boy.
When's the last time you turned down some cock?
What do you mean?
When's the last time you turned down penis?
Turned it down?
Yeah. Like somebody who was out there to throw some penis. Every day?
Every day.
Not only fans guys sending you dick pics. I'm talking about like, you know.
I don't really go out much. So I don't really get the, I don't know.
You smoke weed?
Yes.
So where you get your weed from? You got a weed man?
I have a weed man.
You had sex with your weed man?
No.
Oh, okay. I know a girl, she said, I ain't going to say her name, but she said she.
I'm not going to tell you.
Go ahead, you can tell me. No, don't tell me his name. No, I don't need your weed man name. No. I don't
No,
need
it's not even like his real name. It's like some weird, you know, like how they got those street names.
Yeah.
It's something.
What you smoke? How you cop? You cop by
Indica.
eighth or you cop?
Well, I used to live in Oregon. You should just go to the dispensary, get pre-rolls.
That's what you do?
So easy. Well, when I moved back, I brought so much weed with me. So.
You got the card?
No,
So how you get to bring the weed with you? You drove back?
I drove it.
Oh.
I'm crazy.
You drove away from Portland to Florida? By yourself?
I drove there and then I drove back.
By yourself?
No.
Who was with you?
My boyfriend / ex /
ex-boyfriend.
whatever
How long
the hell
ago you broke
it
up with
is.
your ex-boyfriend?
Back in May. We still talk though.
When the last time y'all slapped meat?
Back in May.
Oh, so y'all really broke up then?
Yeah, you know, we did our separate things for a couple months.
What does he do?
Roofing.
Oh, okay.
Civilian boy.
Get that? You was getting that
But
construction
he also
dick.
does OnlyFans.
He does fucking nigga does roofing and does OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Okay.
The best of both worlds.
What he got? So you put him on the OnlyFans?
I
didn't
did.
You? So now he started probably getting little compliments about his penis and shit. And he ran with it, huh?
He does a good job on there. You'd be
Okay.
surprised. Men can make money.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you done with him, or you gonna go back with him?
We still talk.
You still talk.
No comment.
He live in Boca too?
No, he's in Portland.
Portland.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's play. All right, that's play.
I love Portland.
No, I'm saying that's play. Long distance shit.
Yeah,
That ain't, He ain't in the picture. That's why y'all ain't had sex. If he lived in Florida, I'm pretty sure y'all would have slapped meat. So.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
So nobody else on your radar?
Nobody.
Okay. If you could pick the mind of one individual, who would that be?
This is a tough question.
Just think about it in your life. Man, if I could pick the mind or have a conversation with a particular person, who would that be? Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be nobody from adult entertainment world, anything. Gotta be somebody. You can tell me.
Shit, I don't know.
You don't know? You don't think about that? Like, fuck.
No, I don't think about that.
All right, how about a performer?
A performer.
Yeah, we'll narrow it down a little
Chrissy
bit.
Mack.
Chrissy Mack. Before the attack or after the attack?
Whenever she.
No, I'm just saying because she might have a different insight in how she thinks and move in life because of that.
Probably before, for sure. Because she blew up in the industry
and I see
with
now
tattoos.
that you say that, I see the.
So,
and she probably left on her terms opposed to like the industry not booking her no more.
Yeah, I want to know how she did it.
You're doing your things on OnlyFans, but that can only last for so long. You're not gonna be young forever, right? What's the ultimate goal for Stella Brooks, the performer, at the end of the day?
I would like to own a business, but I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm buying property.
What you do with your money? I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm very smart with my money.
Yeah.
I have IRAs.
You lease that vehicle out there? You use that as a tax write-off?
I bought that one. I leased my other one.
How often you drive that?
Every once in a while.
Okay.
It's not a ton of miles on it.
Who you live with?
Myself.
And so what do you do with your money? You say you invest in how?
I have IRAs. I have a financial advisor who invests it. I save 85% of my money gets saved.
What do you jerk your money off on?
What do I buy for fun?
Yeah.
A car.
Okay.
But that was like the only big thing I bought in years.
So you don't buy like purses?
No.
You don't do none of that shit?
I don't care about designer.
You don't go to the club and throw money, buy bottles and some of that shit? You do that?
Sometimes. Twice a year, maybe.
You bring the crew out when you do that?
I don't have a crew.
Okay. What do you like? How do you go shopping? You go like regular grocery stores like Publix?
Go to Publix, Trader Joe's.
You wear like baggy clothes and shit like that?
When I'm at home, I don't care about
when you go out. No, I'm saying when you go out, how do you dress when you go to shop? If you go into the mall right now, what you wearing?
Oh, I'll wear like leggings and a crop top, nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go shopping by yourself also?
Mm-hmm.
You ever had a fantasy of having sex in a supermarket? I interviewed a girl and she said she had sex in a supermarket.
In a supermarket?
She performed oral sex down the ice cream aisle in Publix.
I did film a scene in Walmart.
How did you pull that off?
Okay, it wasn't like a fucking scene. I was basically by myself. They gave me a GoPro and they said go into Walmart. Looking back at it, I'd probably not do this now because you can get put on the sex offender list. But I had.
What's a GoPro, please? I don't know what that is.
The little like GoPro cameras.
Oh, okay. I thought I was thinking something totally different. All right, go ahead.
And they said go into Walmart and like fuck yourself in the changing room, and then you need to walk around Walmart and like put up the camera and like get naked. And I was like, he was like, make sure there's no kids in the background, like make sure there's nothing. I was like, what the fuck? I did it, obviously,
right? Because
I'm crazy. Now I wouldn't probably do something like that, but it was fun.
That was a random question. Now I'm just trying to figure out where do I go from here. Wow, interesting enough. Okay. You say you wouldn't do that now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The bathroom, yeah.
Oh, bathroom. That's what I was thinking. So, can you just run this whole airplane thing by me in the bathroom with y'all girls? Do you do that too?
What?
The nudies pulling up the dress and all that?
We all do it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a tight spot though. Is there a lot of, you have to focus on angles and shit like that to get it right? How much time does it really take? Especially when
5 minutes.
I'd be mad as fuck if I know I got to piss and I know some girl in there doing that shit.
Sorry.
Well, you already talked about getting recognized, but we're going to start the moment of truth. Moment of truth is when I state things to you and you tell me if it's true what I state. If it's true, you say true. If it's false, you say false. If you choose not to answer, you say pass. You with me?
Okay.
For sure.
Got it.
Well, you've gotten recognized in Target, but have you gotten recognized as Stella Brooks, the performer, while bartending?
Yes. Or true. Sorry.
How does that go when you do get recognized?
Oh, you do know I bartend, right? Sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm actually bartending on Tuesday. I'll just be working. People will come up and be like, hey. I had a couple come up once and be like, you look like this girl we watch on Pornhub. I'm like, oh, really? I don't know her.
So you play that role, okay?
No, they know. I say, oh yeah, I'm Stella, blah blah blah. You know.
And what do they say?
They're like, oh, we love you. Oh, whatever.
Is
I watch your videos all the time.
So what you shoot on OnlyFans, does it make its way over to Pornhub also?
I don't post anything on Pornhub.
So it's just old stuff then?
Yeah.
Is most of your stuff with your older name?
Yeah, it's mostly Stella Ray. I think there's like 2 videos with Stella Brooks.
All right. You felt an erection while giving a homeboy a hug.
True.
Your actual homeboy.
Yeah.
Damn. Does that make it awkward for you, that the fact that you know that he would sleep with you?
No.
Okay. Do you get a
my
liking?
Options
Do you get a liking out of it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Do you tap him and say, "Calm down, cowboy"?
Sometimes.
You ran from a penis while being recorded.
False. I love penis.
You ever ran from a penis?
No, why would I?
Any performer you ever had you running?
Hell no.
None?
I love
You ever mess with the big boys?
The big boys? Who's the big boys?
I need to call their name out. You know who the big boys is.
I literally don't know. Everyone has a big dick to me.
Shout out to all the men that just felt great after hearing that. Oh, so you never worked with those guys, huh? All right.
I don't know who those guys are. I worked with.
All right, you've been out, so then just keep it moving. Pretty sure if it would have rung.
I mean, I worked.
Did you have anybody you put on your note checklist while you were doing?
Oh yeah.
Why were they? Well, what made them get put on your note checklist?
Who did I put on my note checklist? I put a couple people on.
You're not gonna say the name, are you?
No, I'm not gonna say the name. Just either like I've worked with them and it was just not it. They were weird, or
after the shoot they were weird.
After the shoot, I probably put them
hang
on
out
my
with you
list.
after. Okay, all right.
Just some weird. This was like a couple years ago. They're probably not even in the industry anymore. But there's some weird dudes out there.
Who out there would you like to shoot content with that you've been seeing?
Who would I like to shoot with?
Yeah.
Girl or guy?
Both.
Guy? I don't really. Zach Wild.
Zach Wild.
I like
Okay.
Zach Wild. We've actually like planned to shout before, but it's just.
Where's he live?
He's in LA and he doesn't come down here, so
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm not going out there.
Yeah. You're not going out to LA?
I'm not a big LA person.
Can't wait to go back.
It's fun
I know. It's
until you live
expensive.
there.
You lived there for 2 years?
I only lasted like 8 months.
Were you staying in a model house?
No, I got my own place.
Ooh, how were you affording that? So expensive.
I made a lot of money on my own. I had my own site back then. I did the premium Snapchat shit and I sold like panties, but I had my own site, so I paid for like a merchant, like a credit card merchant, and I just had my own site. I made a lot of money off of it. That's how I afforded things. I only got like, and I danced downtown
You were by yourself?
by myself.
No friends?
No friends.
So what'd you do like on your day off?
I met girls at the club. I hung
You
out
kicked it with them?
Yeah,
They were cool? You still talk to any of them?
Yeah, one of them just had a baby actually. She's cool. I miss her.
So you didn't like, what didn't you like about LA? Because a lot of that shit be phony. Like my people out there, they be with that fuckery. I ain't with that.
I can't explain LA. It's so.
So you prefer Florida over LA?
I do love Florida.
I just love the weather.
I've been here since
Yeah.
I was like 15, 16 years old.
So you would never live in California? Maybe San Diego, somewhere like that.
La Jolla. I lived in La Jolla when I was a kid. And I love La Jolla. I love San Diego.
When's the last time you've been back out to Cali?
Couple years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never had a reason to go, huh?
I have family out there, but never see them.
You lied to a man so that they would get up out of your face.
True.
Is this as a bartender? Is this as a dancer? What?
Everything.
And what do you usually tell them?
It depends on the situation.
Okay. Have you ever had a situation where you had to just be brutally honest?
Yeah.
And what do you say to them? What does Miss Brooks say to them? If
no-
I'm getting on your nerves, I'm steadily trying to hit on you, and you know it ain't happening. You ain't willing. What you gonna tell me?
I have no shame. I will say
No filter?
anything. No filter, no shame. Like I will say anything. I don't care if it embarrasses me. I don't care if it embarrasses you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Whatever.
But give me an example of what you say. I need a little tip because you're all cool and chilled out. I'm trying to see that side.
Okay.
Tell me
This
Tell me something
actually
you
was
remember. All right, go ahead.
recent.
All right.
When I got chlamydia.
When you got chlamydia, the fuckery is here. Goddamn it.
When I was bartending when I got they called me. It was like 10:30 at night. So I go outside. I pick up the phone. She's like, "Hey, this is blah 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 from talent testing." I was like, "Oh no."
You knew it was some bad news. At 10 something at night. Go ahead.
If they call you, you
Yeah.
have something. I was like, "Oh fuck!" And so she told me I had chlamydia, and I was like, "Okay, whatever." This man walks up to me. He goes, "How important is that phone call right now?" I was like, "It's pretty important." And he's like, "Well, I'm trying to like buy you a drink, blah, blah, blah." I looked him dead in the face and I go, "I have fucking chlamydia."
Oh, shit.
Like, do you... I was like, "Do you want chlamydia?"
What did he say in response?
He was
to
like,
that?
"No, you don't. I know you're joking." And I
Oh,
was like,
no, nobody ain't joking
"Okay."
about
And then
that.
he just walks away. Like,
And you just said that off a raw emotion of finding out you just.
I just wanted him away from me. That didn't even scare him off
Yeah,
at first.
okay.
He was like, "You don't have that." I was like, "No, I'm literally on the phone." Like,
What does it feel like to have a?
chlamydia?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Nothing.
a STD.
It doesn't
but-
feel like anything. You
Oh,
don't
you
know
don't feel
have
anything.
it.
Oh, okay,
Mm-mm.
okay.
It's like the silent.
Have you ever had
STD.
any that burn that hurts? Like I forgot what's the one that men get when you pee and it hurts from the STD. Is it gonorrhea?
I don't know.
I think it's gonorrhea. I think it's gonorrhea.
I've never had an STD until
okay.
then.
Okay.
So couldn't tell you. I've had yeast infections, BV. We've
I'm
all
sure
had
you
it.
have. I'm sure you have. Haven't
Ugh.
met a woman that hasn't.
Industry's wild.
Do you walk around naked in your house?
Yeah. Sometimes.
You walk around in boxers?
I don't even know if I have any.
You don't have wear boxers and they're like wife beater? I know some women like do that. Yeah.
Not
But when y'all
me.
come over y'all man house, y'all want to wear their boxers.
Oh
and their
yeah,
wife
then
beaters.
then I'll do it.
You prefer a circumcised penis in your life?
False.
Oh, you prefer uncut?
I don't care.
Oh, so I've been hearing women say, and the reason I brought this up is because the viewers literally ask the girls, I guess because they have uncircumcised, you know what I mean? Because I think a person who's circumcised doesn't think about which one do you prefer. So I heard that uncircumcised actually feels better than circumcised.
I just like dick.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
All right, so Now we're gonna go into and I should have did this before Moment of Truth, but we're drinking wine and chatting. Well, you ain't been drinking as much as I have, but I'm over here. It's okay. Take it. I'll explain. So what we do is every event we send out a in the stories we send out to the viewers. Let us know what questions you want us to ask adult performers. So I'm gonna pick up my phone and I'm gonna go to some of the questions and we'll get this party started. All right. So I'm gonna let you know some of the questions that they want to know. All right. What's the most common thing that ruins a porn star career in the industry? Party, drugs, etc. What?
For me or in general?
In general, I mean, from what you've seen or even with your own personal experience.
Girls that are really hard to be with on set. Like people don't want to work with them again. They just have a bad reputation.
That's a great answer. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Like for being late, you know, coming up being a drama queen. I hear about it all the time from like agents, from directors, producers. We talk about girls who have like bad reputations.
Do you spit or swallow? Last Dragon says.
I just like play with it in my mouth. Play with I'm not a big swallower. It's not for me, but I do just like fuck around with it.
So you're like,
I'll like blow bubbles and stuff.
with the cum?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know you can blow bubbles with hot cum.
You can. It's fun.
All right. I'll leave that for you to know and I mean just to find out. I want to shout out. This is Dwayne's World. He was the one who had that question about the drugs, etc. I don't know what rails for you. What is the female measurements? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Female measurements?
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that.
What
is the female measurements? Okay, yeah. All right. What's your measurements?
I don't know my measurements.
Okay. All right, so answer that.
I know.
What size is your breast?
34 double D.
Okay, 34 double D. And what's your?
My waist is a 28.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good size.
It's all right.
And then, what's your thighs?
I don't know. Maybe 38, 40. I never measured them.
Here's a question from SmackDown 2131. What have you done on your camera earlier in your career that you will no longer do? Okay.
That's a good question.
Just Chillin'. I don't know if I should ask you this though. Just Chillin' 2022. How do male get into the adult? Because they come from different countries, so they're. How do male get into the adult in XXX industry?
I have no idea.
Okay, so let's get that.
They just show up for me.
All right, so Borica Night, the best sex they've had with non-performers, and to get very detailed. This is their exact words. I'm reading it how they spell it.
Very detailed.
Best sex you've had with a non-performer.
Oh, okay.
I'm
with
ready.
my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever you want to call him.
Boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
When I first met him, we went to the strip club with his dad. This is not gonna.
Gangster.
It's not gonna get as weird as you think it's gonna get.
All right.
Went to the strip club with his dad. Got really drunk.
Okay.
Went home, and then we started fucking like a lot.
Just you and him.
Just me and him.
Okay.
Yeah, his dad went home.
Right.
His dad's not there.
Just trying to see if Daddy was trying to get some old man strokes in, but go ahead.
No, but it was like crazy. Like when I drink, it's like anything goes. So.
Oh. Okay.
I'm drinking, whatever. We're fucking. And I tell this man to put it in my asshole. And I'm not ready for this. But
you hadn't done anal prior to that?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, fuck it. You know what? Why not?
You knew your booty was clean?
It was a great time.
He raw dogged it?
Just shoved it on in there.
No lube? No nothing?
No.
It didn't hurt?
I don't think so.
It couldn't have been just alcohol. What, you was on an opioid or some shit?
No, I literally just drank. No, I'm not a big drug person.
Just alcohol?
Yeah, I get rowdy.
You was able to take dick in the booty like that?
Yeah, it was really fun. And then he came inside my asshole. It was a good time.
Came in your asshole?
Came in the asshole.
Would you prefer to be came in the asshole than the vagina?
No, I have a breeding kink.
You have and what about a what?
A breeding kink.
Okay, you can't get pregnant? Is that what that means?
No.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm breeding kink is?
No,
so, like,
tell me, please. It's not ringing.
You get off like it's like your kink that like someone's gonna come in you and like possibly get you pregnant. It's like a breed, like you breed somebody.
Okay.
Breeding kink.
Oh, breeding kink.
Breeding.
I know what breeding is.
Breeding. A breeding kink. Yeah.
Kink. Okay.
Sorry, I can't speak.
All right. Breeding kink.
Kink.
Okay. You prefer to get cream pied in the booty hole instead of the vagina?
Mm-hmm. No, in the vagina.
But don't you get the chemical imbalance? I think the girls always tell me.
Yeah, but I have a breeding kink.
Okay. All right.
In the moment, I'm like, yes.
In the moment?
Yeah.
Then how do you have to, there's a like a ball or something you guys put in your vagina to clean it out?
Boric acid?
Yeah. Okay.
Or like, that's for like BV or like if you get a yeast infection.
Oh, okay. You have to do that too? No.
Sometimes.
All right. I want to get DJ spin because I'm asking this to everybody. Well, now we're talking about anal. I think this question is more appropriate. What does it smell like on set while the backdoor action is being filmed?
Coconut oil. Hear me out, because they use a lot of it when you're doing anal scenes.
Coconut oil, like you put in your hair, like coconut oil.
Yeah,
like that.
they
Okay.
like heat up coconut oil instead of lube, and they like use that instead of lube. So it literally just smells like sex and coconut oil. It's not too bad.
All right, my boy, he always asks these questions. Let me see if I can get his. Joe B. This will be our last one. So funny. If you never knew or planned that you were going to become a performer, how long did it take for you to prepare your mind? And what were you concerned about apart from family knowing and STD? I repeat it. If you never knew or planned that you were going to become a performer, how long did it take for you to prepare your mind? And what were you concerned about apart from your family knowing and STDs? So being concerned with your family thoughts and the possibility of catching a sexually transmitted disease, what else was running through your mind in becoming a performer?
That if I do this and it doesn't work out,
you put yourself out
then
there?
I just put myself out
for
there.
nothing? Okay.
But I got into the sex industry 2 days after my 18th birthday.
Wow, you started young. And you're how old now, if you don't mind
I'll
answering?
be 25 in a couple months.
Just getting into your prime. Just 25 to 34 is your prime. That was so young.
I was.
You had a pimp?
No, I lived at home with my parents.
Okay.
I knew somebody who asked me if I wanted to do cam girl stuff. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. And so I tried it and I hated it. I was like sitting there on cam, like, why is everyone looking at me? Like, this is terrible. I'm not making any money. And then I stopped, and then I started doing the Snapchat shit and the panties and the whatever. I was only 18 years old. Lived with my parents. Filmed videos in my bedroom with my parents next door.
They didn't know though.
No, but I was also bartending at a strip club. So that's what they thought I was mainly doing. And then I quit the strip club and I did sex work full time.
Can we keep it real?
Go ahead.
You ever sold some pussy in the strip club?
One time.
Okay, we
when
applaud
I lived
you for keeping it gangster. God damn it!
I'll tell you.
All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Go ahead, talk to me.
I lived in LA, and it was a downtown club, and it didn't sell alcohol, that's like the laws over there. I was only 19 years old, so I couldn't work at the 21 and up clubs. And I gave a hand job for like $500, and that was the most I've ever done.
$500 a jack of dick?
Hell yeah!
Jesus Christ!
It was gross. I would never do it again. But
Was it you jerked it with the condom on?
no, I was
get $500. You better raw dog the shit out of this shit. $500? I want hand.
And that was the only time I sold pussy in the club.
That ain't selling pussy. That's just sexual.
Like, it's not pussy, but you know what I mean.
You ain't suck no penis?
No. I've always worked at like cleaner clubs.
Okay, so they don't. So what? So they don't get down and dirty in the cleaner clubs.
Like you can't. Like
I know you know that some of the girls.
Some of the girls get away with it, but I've had like when I work at the club down here, I would do a dance, and if they would even like
not
touch
Goldfinger.
me
Don't tell me Goldfinger.
No.
Okay. No, but never stepping that
what
shit.
What kind of girl you think? No,
I had one girl. She was in there. She was like, "Dudes be trying to buy my vagina and shit." But anyways, and they want a raw dog. But anyways, go ahead.
No, I worked at Scarlett's.
Oh, okay, Scarlett's.
Love Scarlett's. 5 years.
Okay.
They did me dirty, but whatever.
All right.
Yeah, they would come in. Like, if a guy was touching me wrong, the guys look at the cameras and they walk in and they go, "You can't fucking touch her." Or a guy pulled his dick out once and they were in there in like 7 seconds. They were like, "Put your dick away. Like, you cannot."
What did he pull his dick out for?
Because some of them just fucking do that.
They're
drunk.
They're not coked up?
They're coked up. They're on something and they just whip it out.
What do? It ain't nothing to you, right?
I don't know. I'm just like, don't do that. Give me the money. Don't do that. Sometimes I charge them.
To what? You give them dick.
I say it's $100 for you whipping out your dick, or I'm gonna get you kicked out.
Have you done exoticas?
I went to one exotica.
Where, Miami?
4 years ago.
I
did not have fun.
Yeah, Miami.
It was Miami.
Yeah, they said that's the worst one.
It was not for me. I was on drugs.
Yeah, I feel you. Wow. Stella Brooks joining us on the Bougie show. Wow, this is interesting. I appreciate your honesty. Anything you want to let the audience know where they can find your stuff and platform is all. You got a lot of ink. I didn't even realize I got one here too. That shit is painful. Right underneath your chest.
I have my whole stomach tattooed.
Which one hurts the most? You still get ink?
Yeah, I just got tattooed.
I
I just got a couple lasered actually.
Yeah? How much it cost?
It's like $300 a session. I'm getting like 4 tattoos lasered off.
And how many sessions does it take for one tattoo?
About 10.
God.
It hurts.
It hurts more than getting the actual tattoo.
Every time you go, they turn it up a notch. So the first time you go, you're like, oh, this isn't that bad. You go back and it's excruciating. It's painful. It's like hot grease being burned into sunburnt skin. It feels like they're taking your skin off with a laser. Don't recommend.
Damn. So I'm just going to have to ride out with these. They're going to have to pay me some big money.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it.
So what made you want to take those off? They were just dumb shit you were getting when you were younger?
I'm only taking off a couple.
Which one? That one on your eye?
No, this one. No, I love my face tattoos. I have one over here though.
I don't even see that shit.
It's because it's covered up. I've been lasering it for like 2 years. Still hasn't gone away.
So why are you leaving this one? You like it?
I like that one. And then my neck, one on my neck, and then one on my arm. They're just done wrong.
Yeah, I got covers up too. Those are the worst. That's when you go to the rookie.
Can't cover them up.
Yeah.
It's just annoying, or else I would.
Stella Brooks joining us. Can you look at the camera and let them know your social media platforms, what you have coming next, and all that good stuff?
I have Twitter. It's Stella_Brooks2, and I have OnlyFans, which is just onlyfans.com/StellaBrooks. I also have Instagram, kind of. It's Stella.Brooks_. I have new stuff coming. I have a lot of solos. I have new boy girl planned, and I have a content trip the end of October, where I'm collabing with a bunch of girls. I'm very excited for that. Big name girls.
You do penis humiliations and all that shit?
I love that.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Give me one of your favorite ones to do.
Like small penis?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. What do you do?
What do you want from me?
Like what's your favorite thing to tell them? Like what do you
I
like
tell
to use
them that they're pathetic and that they could never get a girl with that tiny fucking dick.
And they just love it.
They eat it up. They love that shit.
And they pay you for it.
Oh yeah, they're the biggest like tippers.
Yeah. Okay. Stella Brooks joining us on the Bougie Show. You ready to go take some pictures and do the drop and all that good stuff?
Sure.
All right. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you driving down here.
Thanks for
making it
having
happen
me.
and you coming through and being a true professional. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Stella Brooks joining us on the Bougie Show. We are checking out.
Yay.
It's the Bougie Show with Zeta DJ.